Thank you, Mayor, councilmen and women. I appreciate you guys opening this up. My name is Jeremy Mansfield. I live at 105 Copper Creek Drive in Goodlettsville, Tennessee. I'm a county commissioner representing portions of Hendersonville, Goodlettsville, and Millersville. Just wanted to, I was thinking about this meeting and thinking about kind of the topic on the annexation is what I'm coming to speak about tonight. And I was reminded of a photo that I saw on one of your councilmen's desks that had 3 words on it that said, be like Mo. And Mo was a champion of the people and a champion of the people who live in rural districts, who had a heart for people who he felt were oppressed or the decisions that we make. And I understand you guys get a lot of flack, but I thank you guys for your service. It's not an easy task for what you do and to stand in the arena. So I applaud you guys for being in the arena and doing what you do. But I'm asking you to be like Mo. Mo would speak against what he felt was reckless rezoning and irresponsible growth. And it was a passion of his to make sure that we weren't making decisions as cities, as a county, that were going to negatively impact the property taxpayers that we're called to represent. Now, I know nobody likes taxes. Nobody wants to raise taxes, nobody wants to pay taxes, but I understand there are essential services that we do pay into and that we get a benefit from. Everybody knows that. But what I'm here to ask you is please consider not approving this annexation and not approving any development because the county really can't handle it. And we have been having a problem for years of the exponential growth of cities like Gallatin and Hendersonville and White House and Portland, where we aren't able to pay for the growth that you guys are incurring. The county has no mechanism to pay for that growth, such as schools primarily is the biggest burden on the county for any growth that occurs in a city with high density residential development, rezonings. And last night, the county commission passed a resolution, I believe unanimously, so I believe I can speak when I say I speak on behalf of the county commission through this resolution. It's called the Property Taxpayer Protection Act. And what the county is petitioning the city for is basically the county's petition to the state for is basically that the state would allow the county to have parity with the cities through this act, because currently the county has no recourse to pay for growth, to pay for the essential services that come with growth, schools, courthouse, jails, highway, sheriff's department, ambulance service that the cities benefit from. And so I'm asking you not to do this because the county has no way to pay for the negative impact that it will have on our school system and our other county services. I'm also asking you because there is, to my knowledge, an attempt in the state legislature to give the counties also parity with the cities that have a seat at the table for if county land is going to be annexed, that the county and the county citizens would have a choice and a voice in that process with the cities to partner with them to agree or disagree to that. And in this case, the citizens feel like almost they're being held hostage monetarily because they do not have a voice at the table as county residents. And I'm here speaking on county residents, obviously, and on behalf of my constituents and those who don't have a voice or feel like they don't have a voice at the table. So I'm just asking you to please, I know you're not voting on this tonight, but there is no reason that you have to rezone or vote for an annexation. It's sheer political will. You can say no. Growth occurs not because growth is occurring. It occurs because of the votes that we take as elected officials to say yes or no, we're going to do this. And it's okay to say no. And I'm just here to tell you it's okay to say no. You have no statutory obligation to say yes or no to any rezoning or annexation. You have an obligation to hear the petitioner's request, but you don't have an obligation to say anything about it. So I'm just asking you to please consider people in the county, consider county services and the burden that places on us and the debt load that we're not able to incur because of this, because the county has no way to pay for this type of development and growth. So if you would please consider that, I thank you for your time.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will not have applause. That's disruptive.